Hi everyone, my name's Damara and we're going to get straight into this. What I did was a short video recently talking about how we need to be in this world but not of it. And how does that work? How can we truly be that and pull down all of our real power now to be who we truly are at this real moment of change on our planet Earth? And what I thought I'd go through is the understanding that they've been giving me downloads on recently, so that first I need to get it concise in my own mind so that I understand what they are giving me, but also how this has affected my life and the choices I made before I incarnated in order to take this journey, this lifetime, to the end result of the new world. And what I want to start with is the constructs we all choose before we incarnate. Now just stay with me here. Listen to the sound of my voice rather than the words I'm saying, so that you can stay in the now moment and go beyond any of the constructs, the mental constructs that you still have within your mind before you make the decision as to what the downloads are that I'm being given. Are they right or are they not? So listen to the sound of my voice, which will help you to stay open to what is being spoken to you. So the constructs that we build. So when we choose this life, think about that moment. You're this amazing energetic being. You are choosing to go on your next mission, your next big adventure. And you're going to choose to birth onto the earth plane. And there are a lot of choices of what is going to be good for you or not good for you for this lifetime, when you need to break through all of the constructs, all of the untruths about who we are, because we go into that body as the soul, and then you know yourselves. We all forget as we go through the energetic lines of the matrix as we come in, and we'll talk about that on one whole video at some point. But what we choose is the family that we're going to, the time that we're going to birth. What is going to be the main constructs of that family? Are you going to two parents? Are you going to a lone mother who has to battle through the life with you with no father? What are you choosing? There are many, many choices that we make, but I'm going to start with the main constructs. The first one that we need to look at is, did you choose a family that held strong constructs of a particular religion? And maybe make some notes. Go and get a pad, make some notes so that you know what you need to look at to bring back to you the reason that you incarnated, where you incarnated in the world, to which family, to which constructs. And then it will start to help you to break them down and come out of it, because you're going to know why and what battle you chose, what growth path you chose. I'd prefer to call it that, but we do see it as a battle, a fight that we're going through, don't we? To drop everything that we've been told that is not true. So if we look at this, we can start with the religions: Catholicism, Christianity, Hindu. Did you birth in India with the strong Hindu religion? Did you birth into a family with no religion? Did you birth into a Jehovah Witness family? Did you birth into a Mormon family? And there are many more. I'm just thinking of ones off the top of my head now. And these are total constructs. So what you need to start to look at is the constructs and the rigidity and the ideas, mental ideas that were given to you and that you didn't find for yourself. And then you have to look at why you needed that to start with so that you could walk your way through it and find the real truth outside of that. Okay? And then as we come through with these constructs, right? And some of us don't. I wasn't born into a religious family. I was born into a family that said they were Church of England when asked, and they were buried in, with a church service, but there was no formality around it. Excuse me. There was no kind of rules that they really followed. I may have to stop this video. Let's see. I should have brought some water upstairs into my new room. But so I was pretty free, and I think that was my choice after many, many other lifetimes, having gone through all the different religious structures. But that's my personal journey here. What is yours? But also, what we choose is the moment of birth. And that is so important. And if you haven't already had your chart done on astrology or even looked at astrology, bring in that part of your path, because you chose a particular energetic elixir, potion of energy that was pouring down at that moment that you were born. I'm a Libra. As far as I know, I'm Virgo rising, and my moon is in Aries. So I have earth, fire, and air, but not in the dominant three do I have the water. Somewhere else in my chart. But everybody's elixir potion of energy is different. Everybody is unique. And we're born at different parts of the world, different parts even within the country. We might be born on the West Coast or the East Coast, and it's all different because the energy in that particular area is governed by other influences, okay? So you chose the family, the mother, the father, with all their history and their ancestry. You getting this now? And you need to start a journal, maybe a whole book on this as to what, and then we will be able to go through and work with you to look at how you journey out of that and become the higher self, the soul being with all its powers to live out the rest of your existence on this planet and bring in the new world, which is what we're all commissioned to do. We all chose it. But now we have to get rid of everything that stops us being that in this moment, on this planet, now. Are you remembering to listen as I talk to the sound of my voice? Because it will be so much easier for you to take this in and at least have it on a shelf. Because otherwise the mental constructs in your mind that you already had could shut this all down. You could already have clicked off. We'll see when I look at the analytics how many people made it through. So we have the constructs, we have of the family life, of the ancestry of that family, one person, two, maybe they come from a big family that all live together in an amazing house in a place like Mexico where many levels of the family still live in the family home and there's all that backup. Who knows? We're all different for what we choose for this particular lifetime, this really, really important lifetime. And it's fascinating what we've chosen. So then we go into the religious bit. Did you choose that religious construct that was going to hold you for many years, or maybe just held you for your childhood years, or maybe you're still in it? You're still waiting for whoever they say is going to come and save you. And we'll do a whole video on that one as well at some point. But what we're looking at now is the basic structure so that you understand what you, as the soul, the person who isn't of this world, chose to begin its existence in this particular lifetime. We may do ones on all the past lives we chose too, as we begin to recall that and understand the entirety of our journey to this special place that we're going this time on our journey. So the religious We've talked about that. All of those different religions. Did you choose one as a really big mental construct? Did you choose to be born into a family like the Kennedy family with the huge political construct of who they were going to be? Every one of them as they went down that line, that ancestry line. Quite a few of them being killed by the public from the other side, maybe. Who knows? But did you choose a strong political construct as well? Did you choose, this is another huge one, did you choose to be part of the aristocracy somewhere in Europe? The royalty in England? Think about the choices that those souls made. Princess Diana, Prince Charles, who's now King Charles. What was the reason they really chose that construct? How much are they tied into that construct still? I think some of them a lot, but some of them are breathing and journeying out of it. Because it's not a truth. It's a construct. And in England and Europe, we have a higher aristocracy, don't we? You know, like in places like the US, it comes from the construct that you choose would be more political or corporation. You may be part of a huge construct of the, I'm trying to think, Nestle, you know, the huge corporation who now owns so much, including lots of the water of the planet. Did you agree to join and birth into that construct to change it? And are you still out there as the multi-millionaire who hasn't done a thing about breaking that construct down? Because that's what you're here for. Because the new world is equality, freedom, and peace. Remember that. That is seared into our soul blueprint. But have you even opened that scroll yet? That's what I'm going to leave you with today. So we're looking at the constructs on the physical level and the mental level, right, that holds us, the political, the aristocracy, the money side of it. Or were you just born into the common collective, the common people? I love that. I'm part of the common people, and that is a pleasure. But a lot of people don't see it like that. And actually, we all really are, but that's not how it's seen. And how did you choose that elixir of energy, that potion of energies coming in? Like mine is predominantly Libra, that balance, that justice. And I'm proud of that. My elixir I love. How about yours? But I had to learn a lot. I had to learn a lot about not trying always to get that balance and to be able to float some of the time and allow other people also to float and even go to the extreme. So what was the elixir that you chose to learn through so that you could come through as your pure soul, and that you would open the scroll of your blueprint to understand why all of it had to be exactly as it was as you birthed, but then you were going to change it. And maybe we'll open this up at some point down the line where we do this live, and then we can all chat about it. We may have to go onto another platform to do it, but this is my mission, to get people to understand now the format of what happens when we birth onto this planet and what we choose, that it's no accident. None of it is an accident. None of it should you be saying to yourself, look what I ended up with. You ended up with none of it. You chose all of it. And this is what you accept when you do the healing. And that's also what we're going to be going into. Stay with me with this. I'll be back, hopefully tomorrow. Bye for now.